Hey everyone, so another week begins. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and we are getting ready to head to our pickup. We are picking up here in Cheyenne. It is a art load. It is going to Salt Lake City, Utah. The dispatch offer came out at like 3 pieces and 1 weight or something like that. The reason that happens is because on art loads, it's just a lot of times the customer doesn't know how much it weighs or anything like that, so it's always a variable and you never really know. You just kind of get a little bit of an idea going into it. I think this one's 3 pieces, but we'll know for sure once we get there. And again, not sure of the weight, but it does pick up today. It's a little short run. It's only 400 and something loaded miles. However, the deadhead was 558 miles, and they're paying us very well for the deadhead as well as the loaded, so it equaled out to a pretty good run. Plus, it got us out of New Mexico. We're scheduled to deliver this first thing in the morning. We'll be there tonight, but we're going to a library. We're picking it up at a museum here in Wyoming and going to a library over in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then we are already pre-dispatched. We are doing another big deadhead from Salt Lake City, Utah down to San Diego, California for another art load. And that one came out at like 3 pieces, 2 pounds. But again, you know, the weight, it's never right. It's picking up in San Diego. It's got 1 additional stop in Los Angeles. And then the final delivery is going to be in San Francisco, California. Again, it's an art load, and on that one, we actually will have a courier. Some of these high-profile art shipments, if they are very valuable or things like that, very priceless, then a lot of the times they will put a carrier with those because they just don't want to really let it out of their sight. They want someone from the museum or whatnot to stay with that piece at all times. So we will have a courier on that shipment. Not sure who it's going to be or anything like that. We'll find out once we get down there and make the pickup. But we picked that up Wednesday morning. And since there is a courier, it is a straight through delivery. There's no stopping. So we will be delivering that Wednesday night in San Francisco.
A new message has arrived.
So that's about it for right now. We're going to go ahead and head out here, go to our pickup in Cheyenne, and go ahead and get on over to Salt Lake City. And then from there, we're dead headed to San Diego, California. What's up, guys? So we are sitting in Sacramento, California. We picked up our run yesterday, which was an art load with a courier on board. I didn't record anything just because it was high security, and plus having a courier, you know, I didn't want to, you know, do anything or put her on camera or anything like that. So we picked up that run in San Diego, California. It had another stop in Los Angeles. They were both at museums. And then we delivered in downtown San Francisco. And let me just say that it was a run from hell. The courier was super nice. Couldn't be more pleased with that. Everything went great on that end. But both museums that we picked up at had issues getting in. You know, I don't know why, but it just seems like they want to build museums that are either underground or the pickup and delivery spot for trucks is underground. We couldn't go down into the area where we're supposed to at the docks because the way our truck is and the side skirts on the side, tried backing down and the side skirts started scraping. So then we get to our delivery. Well, then after we come up with other ways to get everything loaded, we had to use the lift gate and everything, so we got things loaded. When we get to San Francisco, it's right downtown. We get there at like 7:30 local time. Traffic is hell. Then they tell us that they want me to back into an area that goes down a concrete steep grade and down under the museum. And for me to back in there, I have to get the truck turned. There's 3 lanes of traffic, but yet I block all 3 lanes trying to get the truck maneuvered. Traffic's honking at me and blowing the horn, and they don't, you know, can't even give you 5 minutes to maneuver or anything. I wanted to stop and just take it off with the lift gate. The museum said absolutely no way. They wanted me to back all the way down in there. So not only am I backing down this little bitty pathway that's just wide enough for the truck, they had probably 4 to 6 other vehicles, museum vehicles, underneath the same area that I had to maneuver around and get to. The incline was here that I'm backing down, and the dock is over here that they want me to back into, and all 3 here is like 6 vehicles parked. It was a nightmare, but you know what? I did it. I got it in there. We got it off. Freight was delivered before schedule.
Got a load off.
So, needless to say, yesterday was a day. I was done. I'd had it up to here, let me tell you. But afterwards, we drove to the nearest truck stop, which was like 75 miles away, and we've kind of been sitting here all day. We've had a couple of bad offers countered, haven't got anything. Just got a load that just came through. Customer just called it in. It's an immediate pickup going back down to Los Angeles. So it was paying well over our minimum. We accepted it. It's not very good miles. You know, it's only 400 something miles, but it gets us out of this area. Sacramento is not the best area to be in. I mean, there's some runs that come out of here, but they're not great. If we get back to Los Angeles, we're much better area. So that's what we're doing. We're getting ready to go pick up. This is just a general surface run. I think it's 3 pieces and like 1,300 pounds. And like I said, we're going to pick that up. It delivers straight through in Los Angeles, and then we'll be in Los Angeles for Friday. So hopefully we can get something Friday going all the way back east. Because once we get back east, we are planning on going home and having some home time. Not to mention, we still got to get the truck looked at and find out where he wants us to go for repairs and so forth. So that is what happened with us yesterday. Like I said, it was a run from hell. I'm glad it's over, but we are on to bigger and better things, and we're heading on over to pick up here in Sacramento and then get down to LA. We are now at Chipotle, going to get our grub on here. Yum, yum. Dawn's got 3 chicken tacos, and I got a steak burrito. We're going into Best Buy.
Spend money.
To see what new electronics we can find.
Spend money.
Spend money.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
Money. What'd you buy?
Didn't buy nothing. Nothing.
So sad.
There's some stuff I want to buy.
There's always something you want to buy. That never stops. It's hot.
It is hot.
To see how it worked.
Yeah, kiss. It's running by itself.
I am that which brings the cloud of disease, blaze, strife, and starvation, famine, and death. These are the things I share with all. A blight to infect your very souls with the black certainty of oblivion. My touch shall consume all. Come into my embrace and meet your fate.
Such a love child.
Hasn't your mother ever told you that it's okay to play with dead
Now, I'm gonna cry.
Hey everyone, so as you can see, we got down to Los Angeles, made our delivery. We were actually carrying some audio and visual equipment for the Dodgers game that was going on this weekend here in Los Angeles. And we made that delivery on Friday morning. And we came back to the truck stop and then had some bad offers. Finally got an offer that picked up on Monday, going back east. So that'll be on next week's vlog, but we are dispatched. And as you can see, we ended up renting a car for the weekend. Just going around and, you know, seeing a movie. And we seen the movie Don't Breathe, by the way, which was pretty good. I'll give it a thumbs up. And just went out to eat and done some shopping and different things like that. So just spent some time getting out of the truck and doing some things around Ontario, California. But that's about it. So we'll get ready for picking up our run for Monday, and that's tomorrow. and then we'll be heading back east. So guys, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and it really helps out a lot. And as always, keep those wheels a turning, and until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.